Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to AS20 Reacts, you guys. Today, you guys reacting to DiGiovanni. Got the video on his channel titled I Trained a Rat to Cook Ratatouille. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment your thoughts, you guys, and cue that intro. Obviously, Nick is doing a big reference to the movie Disney called Ratatouille, where there was a Disney star and a professional rat to cook, basically. So Nick is doing basically his own spin-off reference to Disney. So I'm here for it. So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
This is Remy, and for the past year, I've been teaching him how to cook. I know, it sounds crazy, but what if it's not? In the movie Ratatouille, a food-loving rat dreams of becoming a chef, and that dream becomes a reality when he unexpectedly becomes friends with a young kitchen worker at a fancy restaurant in Paris. The two of them team up and eventually impress the most feared food critic in all of France, and together, they prove that anyone can cook. Even a rat. It's one of the best movies ever.
Ratatouille, classic, Disney.
It got me thinking, what if I could actually teach a rat to cook? Rats are one of the smartest species on the planet, with great problem-solving skills, an incredible memory, and even high emotional intelligence. And most importantly, they're very trainable. So I did what any YouTuber would do. I got a smart-looking rat and built a full custom kitchen with every piece of specialized equipment a rat would need to cook the perfect dish. Then I brought in a food critic who's never seen the movie Ratatouille, dressed him up as Anton Ego, and tricked him into eating
that's
food
funny.
prepared by my rat. And I'm going to show you how I did it. Before cooking anything, the first step is to wash your hands. So go over to the sink and just wash your little paws. I don't know if you remember from the movie, but Remy washes his hands with one single drop of water. Remy, wait right there a sec. I'll wash my hands too. Once we both washed our hands, it's time for Remy to choose the proper ingredients. This custom shelving will allow the rat to start right.
This is just good because, like I said, if you've seen the movie Ratatouille, you're going to love this video because it's a classic reference to this whole thing.
Here, then go all the way up to the top, and then starting from the top row all the way down, hit all these levers that'll choose the correct ingredients along the way. There are 6 ingredients here that are correct. The rest are wrong, so we better hope he doesn't choose any of those. Okay, Remy. 3, 2, 1, go. 2 ingredients on the top row. First, basil. Great job. Hit the oregano. Oh, you got it. Second row has nothing that you should hit. Good job. Third row.
Wait, what?
Great job. Hit the zucchini. Come on.
Okay, wait. I know this is a video, I know his name, but it's crazy how literally he's hitting everything that's supposed to be hit. Like, that's like, come on now. Okay, that's crazy, right?
We just need 2 more. Eggplant, you got it. Uh-oh, what are you doing? We don't need broccoli. I'm not mad about you having a little snack, though. That's okay, you deserve it. We need the tomatoes to make ratatouille, though. Come on. Good job. Come on now. You're done. Come on. Here we go. Now that Remy has properly selected all the ingredients, it's time to chop. This part is very important. You ready? Let's start first with the zucchini. Because knives are dangerous, I'm going to help with this part, and using Remy's weight, we're going to carefully go ahead and just start chopping. These have to be very nice, thin slices, and I have to make sure that Remy doesn't actually eat them as we go. Let's go now with the yellow squash. Remy, you are doing a fantastic job, and these slices look amazing. The third of our 4 vegetables is this eggplant. Probably my least favorite, if I'm being honest, Remy, but it's important in a ratatouille and we just can't skip it. Don't eat the eggplant, that's for later. The last one is this Roma tomato. People will often choose Roma tomatoes for a ratatouille because they're a little bit firmer than most tomatoes. And now that all our veggies are cut, I need to start carrying them over. I love it so much. The next important step in cooking is putting all of the ingredients onto the plate. Hey, Remy, help me out. One of the most important things about being in the kitchen is having everything neatly organized. He's literally grabbing the stuff, bro. That is crazy. Oh, don't eat the vegetables, that's for later. We've cut our veggies, but ratatouille is not complete without that base sauce. But first, we need a saucepan. What a cool
oh my goodness.
Next up is making the sauce. You tell me, where do we start? Remy is trying to turn on the flame, which A, I don't think is a good idea, and B, does not seem to be working. I'm going to place you carefully over here and then turn on the fire for us. And there we go. Now a little bit more safer. It'll put the olive oil straight into the pot for you. There comes the olive oil, and keep it going, Remy. Keep going, and that's perfect. So we will go in first with our garlic, and then in with our onion. That will be the base of a delicious sauce. As you know, Remy, the key to cooking off onion and garlic is making sure that it doesn't burn and making sure that you're stirring it constantly. And because you have just tiny little arms that can't really stir, we have this automatic stir set up, but somebody needs to turn it on. And because I'm not cooking any of this, you are. You ready? Let's go. Go up the step stool, hit the button, and here we go. It is on. What I like right now is that Remy's smelling to make sure.
Bro, this is so freaking cool, dude. Oh my god, it's like literally watching a child. It's like watching a childhood memory Disney movie IRL in real life. This is insane. Like,
perfectly, and that is the mark of a great chef. And it really smells amazing. To get our canned tomatoes that'll finish out the sauce, we've created this massive pulley system that'll allow Remy to climb up these stairs, then get in this pot and go down the pulley, and this will then bring the can of tomato sauce up to us where we can then open it together. Remy, ready? Go. You got this. Go, 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 go. All the way up to the pot. The pulley should start to go. Whee! Boom, we got the tomato sauce. Remy, great job. Now to open the canned tomatoes, this is an automatic can opener, and I need you to hit the button. Here you go. It's going to be a little bit of a ride. That looks like fun. And now hit it one more time to finish it. Our sauce, as I'm sure you can smell, Remy, is smelling incredible, so now it's time to throw in those crushed tomatoes that you opened up. Ow! When you're finished eating my ear, focus on the sauce. We just need to let it simmer for a little bit. And once you tell me it's ready, I'll help you blend it up. Remy, you've gotten really good at cooking because that right there is a perfect sauce. Stirring up this sauce is another one of those things that Remy wouldn't have done a great job with, and I think it's a little bit too dangerous.
Obviously,
Remember,
yeah.
Remy still basically made this entire sauce all by himself. I just have to help with a bit of presentation to make sure it looks perfect for our food critic. Also, if you remember from the movie, Linguini helped Remy all the time. For now, though, we gotta taste this sauce. Let's get up nice and close. First, just smell. Smells good, right? I know you want to taste. Let's go. What do you think? I'm going to taste some while you're tasting it, too. That's actually really good. Before we start to assemble the ratatouille, we need to preheat the oven, so you tell me where to stop. Okay, down? Down? Is 310 good, or do you want it a little bit lower? Remy seems to be losing interest. Maybe a tiny bit lower, like 300? Is that good? We have preheated the oven, and now it is time to start ladling that sauce right into our pan. You just tell me how many scoops you want. More? Okay. Okay. This just made me remember one of my favorite scenes in the movie where Remy spreads out the sauce for the pizza. It looks so good, and we have to try to make it just as smooth as that. Now it's time to plate, and that means Remy's gonna crawl all the way up around me and right onto my head. We need to do this together. To layer the perfect ratatouille, we already have this beautiful
I can't stop smiling. I'm sorry. I can't stop smiling because I'm just thinking back to I'm referencing the movie so much in this video. Oh my god. I know it's a video lately, but God, it's just, I can't stop smiling this thing. It's just so funny seeing this.
Remy, your tail is right in front of my line of sight. We'll grab one slice of eggplant, one slice of tomato, one slice of zucchini, and one slice of yellow squash. Does that work? Yeah? I'll go right down into my pan, and then we'll just continue with those same layers, going all the way around until we have a beautiful pattern. Remy, anytime you think of something or see anything out of place, you just have to tell me. With the top-down view that you have here, you probably have a better line of sight than I do. Also, while you're up there, just make sure you're keeping an eye on the oven, because the second that is preheated and ready to go, we should have our ratatouille assembled and done so that we can get cooking, because that food critic is hungry. We've added in our final layer, and our ratatouille is ready to cook. Remy, why don't you just take a closer look to make sure you're happy with all this? The last step before putting it in the oven is to do a light covering with parchment paper, and we are good to go. While the ratatouille is baking, I'm going to do a few fun tricks with Remy while I remind you to go hit that subscribe button. I need your help to become the biggest food and cooking channel in the world, and also, if you're already subscribed, please make sure you go turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos like this. If Remy hits the bell, that means the ratatouille is done. And the last step before we serve it to our food critic is to actually plate our ratatouille. This has to look perfect so that our food critic suspects nothing. Now, plating a ratatouille can be very tricky. We'll start collecting up small amounts of all of our vegetables. And again, we need to make sure the colors look really nice. As you can see, I'm sort of picking through all the ones available to make sure that they're evenly sized throughout. And because this has to look perfect, I'm going to be a little bit picky. Once we put together a nice stack of vegetables here, I'm going to go ahead and place that into the center of our plate. As you know, Remy, we need to build some height for this thing to really pop. And then together, we're going to press down really hard to make sure that that's in there. Now, Remy, there's sort of a moment of truth as I pull the ring mold off our ratatouille, and that should hold high and tight just like that. And then to finish, I'll place a few more veggies right over the top. We'll add just a light touch of olive oil to give them that nice glisten. And then this part is really important because we worked so much on the sauce. We need to carefully go right around the ratatouille, and we'll grab a few leaves of parsley all around the edge just to make it look nice. Everything looks done except for the grand finale, which is all up to you, my friend. In one of the final scenes of the movie Ratatouille, Remy places a single chive over the top of the dish. And even though I could easily help my Remy do this, I felt it'd only be right if Remy did the final step himself.
Okay, Remy, you got this.
We'll start by jumping up this platform and onto the end of this diving board here where there awaits this chive. Remy's goal will be to drop this chive onto the top of our ratatouille to finish the dish once and for all. Here we go. Come on, come on. Come on, think about everything we've been through together. You know where to put that chive. That right there, Remy, is
there he goes.
Ratatouille. ratatouille that you just made. In fact, I think you just made history as the first ever rat to successfully cook a ratatouille in real life.
Oh my
Now
god,
that your
dude,
dish is
that's
complete,
insane.
we'll face our toughest challenge yet. Serving this to the food critic, and I'm gonna leave you off to the side because he can't know that you actually made it. And now that all the cooking is done, it's time to see if we can fool our food critic into eating ratatouille that was made by a rat. But first, we'll dress him up as Anton Ego, the food critic from the movie.
Yep.
Dennis. He's actually a health inspector whose full-time job is literally going into restaurants and making sure there aren't any rats in the kitchen. So because of that, and because he also hasn't seen the movie Ratatouille, I thought he'd be the perfect person to eat food cooked by a rat. The question is, can we actually fool him?
Voila. We done?
Not yet.
Now are we done?
Yes. Not yet. Please take a seat. Go ahead. Before we begin, I just want to be clear. You have no idea what's going on. Is that correct?
That's correct.
You don't know why you're dressed up. You don't know what you're going to do. You just trusted me to come and taste some food.
I don't even know what I look like.
That is true. You have not looked in a mirror. You have no idea what you look like. One more touch before we get started. Hold on.
Is that a green screen?
That green
So
screen.
what's going on?
Don't you worry about that.
Now I'm worried.
Before we begin, would you like a glass of wine?
I would.
We'll do this
Oh
all.
my god.
Shows.
Got that wine.
Well, that's good.
Tell me when.
When?
I'll be right back with your food. What I've placed before you is called ratatouille. It's actually a famous French dish. It's quite simple. It's just vegetables, there's a nice sauce that's been placed on the outside, finished off with a touch of olive oil, and, very important, a single chive. I have transformed everything around us into a scene from this movie called Ratatouille. You've never seen it.
No.
It's my favorite movie, and this is one of my favorite dishes because of that. All I want is your honest feedback.
Let me try the sauce. It's very good. It's kind of a simple dish, but it was executed pretty well.
If you're giving it a ranking out of 10 on the visuals and on the taste, where are you putting it?
I would have to go with a 9.
Would you order this at a restaurant?
I would.
Does it make you want to go back in for another bite?
Absolutely.
Did you think I could cook this well?
I did not. I'll be honest. I was looking
Feel free to take a few notes, and I will be right back.
for Ratatouille. An excellent flavor, but you can taste all the different vegetables.
So Dennis, one last thing, okay? I realized I forgot to introduce you to the chef.
Aren't you the chef?
So surprisingly, I'm not, actually. Would you like to meet him?
Of course. What?
That's the chef. We spent a year training this rat to be able to cook. He actually prepared this ratatouille for you.
He did?
Do you believe me?
No.
Can I have the iPad? What's going through your head right now?
You checking the footage.
Confusion, disgust.
It's a real rat.
Yeah.
Are you shocked?
Check the footage,
Do you like
everything.
rats?
No, they're disgusting.
His hands were washed, if you were curious.
Okay.
This is how we picked all the ingredients. The rat actually was trained to know which levers to hit. Yes, he did lick the ingredients once in a while. I'm sorry. This is actually us prepping the sauce that you ate. This is our olive oil pulley. There's the rat running. And look how it spins the olive oil down.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
This is how we actually got that chive on top at the end.
Wasn't that nice?
You seem like you're sort of warming up to this whole idea.
I don't think so.
Are you mad?
I'm not mad. I'm shocked. I ate that. I'm a little disappointed.
In me or the rat?
And you, the rest of it, awesome.
You said it was delicious. You admitted everything in
I
4K.
did.
Are you happy you came out here today?
Absolutely.
As a health inspector and as a food
Hey.
critic, will you agree that anyone can cook?
I would think so.
I need you to say the whole thing.
I would have to agree that anyone can cook, even a rat.
Hold him.
No.
Do you really? So cute.
Yes.
Hey.
How did I get myself into this?
Alright, you guys, I'm gonna end on that note. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.